ready. We're about to have a very fun miscellaneous category run. Spyro 3 Reignited Trilogy Bone Dance, run by the one, the only, DylanJayFox. Take it away, Dylan.
It's me. It's DylanJayFox, as Zando Toaster so nicely introduced me. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't ask to be here. You know, it just kind of happened, right? So this run, it's not gonna be very informative about the run specifically. I'll of course fill in some blanks about the tricks I'm doing, but realistically, we're just gonna see a funny skeleton man dance, and that's all we're here for. Because this is the true main event of Spyrothon. It's not the 120 race. I promise it's this. Yeah, I'm ready to get into this whenever you guys are.
Go for it.
All right. Am I getting a count in or am I just going?
Go for it yourself. Count yourself in.
All right. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. I forgot what menu I was on. This is already going to a great start. There's the audio for you. All right. So, I wanted to talk a little bit, right? I want this to be a good vibe run before we get into the big serious 120 race, right? So, quick shout outs to my boy Randy Booba in the chat room there. Quick shout outs to everybody in the chat room, realistically. If it weren't for people coming out to this event, I doubt Faulty or the rest of the Spyrothon boys would put on amazing events like this year after year, month after month. So big shout out to all of you, but biggest shout outs to the big Booba in chat. Ayo. I also decided to grab myself a little twisted tea, as we started the run here. I don't know why I went left there. So there's a little bit of routing that you do in Bone Dance that somewhat deviates from any percent. Primarily, after you exit Sunnyville here, which we'll see, you actually will take a right path and pick up some extra gems, which is kind of cool. But yeah, no, it's I'm just kind of feeling like a vibey run. I don't really feel like explaining like everything to you guys because realistically, you can see what's going on screen. You guys watched the Spyro 38% run by Sir Boris earlier, and the majority of that run kind of translates here. We just do things in a little bit of a different order routing wise. But yeah, I want to just take a moment and ask you guys, just everybody here right now who's vibing, what was your favorite run, for one, and for two, how are you enjoying this Spyrothon? How are you enjoying Spyrothon 7? Hey, that's me, Sir Boris. Personally, I unfortunately missed the majority of the event. But I did really enjoy the handheld relay, which I watched partially at work and partially as I got home. Yeah. Also, I do want to point out, my voice has been being lost for the past several days. So if I do suddenly just stop talking for a moment, just don't worry too much. My voice is just kind of I'm a bit hoarse, if you will. What's up, Hunter? So the most important part, right, of this run at the beginning is actually hitting 300 gems by the end of when you get the Amy egg, which we will get in after we get out of Cloud Spires here. So we want to collect a bunch of gems, that way we can free Sheila, right? Well, in any percent, you typically only end up around just over 200 at max. That guy hit really weird. Why am my camera just like didn't turn? It's had a Randy Booba camera there. Don't mind me. So like that's probably the main deviation route wise, and of course like you're not getting as many eggs. Like, oh, I didn't get I think I put the inputs in wrong. I'm gonna hope I make this. There we go. I was trying to do that with analog, and I've never done it with analog before, so that makes sense. I've missed that. I hate this guy. I understand. I'm reading this like it's my own Twitch chat right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I said, this is just a full vibes run. Like, this isn't intended to be anything special. This is not going to be an outstanding speed run for multiple reasons. One, I'm the one piloting the Spyro. 2, it's incredibly impromptu. However, that's kind of what speedrun's about. It's not about being the best all the time. It's not about having the top tier run. It's not about that, at least not for me. Maybe it is for some people, but I'm just here to have a good time, to vibe out, and to enjoy playing Spronky the Donkey. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm saying. Skipping the cutscenes, talking to Hunter. We're gonna hop across this little chasm, if you will. Flame those gems, get a nice 30 from like these baskets here, and then these baskets down here as well. This should put us at about 288, I want to say. Getting out of here. Oh, that's not good. We want that 2 gem, then we have an extra 3 to pick up right over here. So we will be a-okay when it comes to getting gems for Sheila. I actually under-gemmed. I don't know where I missed gems, but it's not too bad. You might be the only one who knows what you're saying. Hey, listen. If I know what I'm saying, and you don't know what I'm saying, then I know what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Exactly, Neko. Not everybody.
Thanks.
Not everybody has to be Mr. World Record, you know? I'd like to toll your minds back to the last run that we just saw from Toasted Cat, right? This guy, absolute king, Chad Mad Lad, right? Mad Lad, my boy, if you will. So he's out here vibing one day, and he's like, man, 3 Bone Dance looks kind of interesting. Let me do a run of it. My man, I'm Mr. World Record. Hey, listen, you get your world record ass. Or, I can't say that word. My bad, Spronkython. You get your time in a moment, Deo man. Get yourself that big world record. If you actually, it'd be incredible if you somehow world recorded at Spyrothon. It's not gonna happen probably, but if it does, oh no. Yeah, I said bass like the fish. Exactly. See, Awesome gets it. Exactly. How could I do this? How could Dylan ruin Spyrothon single-handedly? Yeah, we're actually just abolishing these poor Rhinox homes. They just wanted to live. But unfortunately, Sheila doesn't want them migrating to their lands. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. But yes, Toasted Cat, my boy. He wants to do a Bone Dance run of his own one day. And I want to tell you, he is Mr. World Record, Mr. Spyro Reignited Trilogy. He's probably, pound for pound, one of the hardest working Spyro Reignited Trilogy runners I've ever seen. He works so hard to be as good as he is at the game. However, watching him do that Bone Dance run caused me physical pain. It was one of the worst things I have ever seen. And the one thing I really wish he was in here for commentary on with me on would be to call out each time I collect a bone, because he would notate a bone split each and every time he collected a bone. And it was just the funniest thing to me, and I could not stop laughing. But yes. Anyway, we're gonna move on a little bit. So let's talk about the run for a short moment. Molten Crater, as far as it goes to any percent to Bone Dance, you literally do the same thing. The only thing you maybe do differently is there's a 10 gem past the point where I just ran by, which you can collect, but like in Bone Dance you don't need it. In 80% you also really don't need it, but like some people like it. I don't know why, but they like grabbing bad gems. That was almost a really bad glide. And we're right out of Molten Crater. That's literally the 80% route, but you deviate slightly again if you go to get that 10. That's pretty much it. And just like that, we're actually to the last world of Sunrise Spring, which is like, this run is very short. I mean, as you guys have probably seen Bone Dance runs in the past of like Spyro 2 OG or Spyro 3 OG, or even any of the Reignited runs, they're just very short because most of the time the Bone Dance is right at the beginning of the game practically, or just in the second hub. So don't take you too long. grabbing bad gems exclusively how I speedrun. Don't call me out, bro. I'm not calling anybody out. I'm just speaking my mind. If you feel attacked, that's you feeling attacked. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, for real though, I really hope you guys are enjoying the event. I know it's like the most cliche thing for anybody participating in the event to say, but this event genuinely is something special. It's something I really enjoyed participating in, both in front of the camera and behind the camera, for as limited time as I've done both of those things. It's just something awesome for Spyro fans to get together and do together, realistically. So I'm really glad that we get to keep doing this event, and I hope going forward we just continue to ramp up Spyrothon's quality, ramp up the viewership if we can, depending on how many fans we get of Spyro coming forward. And hopefully we just, you know, keep killing it, because I think this event just gets better year after year and after each event. Mind you, I've only done 3 main events, or been at 3 main events, and the 1 miscellaneous showcase, but I think they've each gotten better. I really do. So yeah. I just wanted to be a bit different, Ryan, because I knew I wasn't going to come in and tell people like hard about the game, because I don't really think people are watching this run in particular for high execution. If I were Surf, who actually originally was going to be the one running it, the reason why I said at the beginning I didn't ask to be here is because I didn't actually sign up. I wasn't part of the signups, but Surf unfortunately had to drop due to some personal things, and they asked me if I could fill in, so I figured, why not? I'll do my best. It's super high. It's actually really not been a terrible run. There's been, you know, a number of like minimal mistakes, but realistically it's been okay. However, the main part of the run that's hard to execute on is going to be in Enchanted Towers, which we'll see when we get there. This is hilarious. I think you're hilarious, Ghostly Trickster. And also, quick shout outs to all of my Vortaliani runners for that stellar race they put on last night. It'll be up on YouTube, youtube.com/Spyrothon, if you want to check it out later on after the stream. I genuinely believe that relay was so much fun to watch. Despite me being very under the weather while commentating it and being there for it, it was just a really, really good time. I genuinely enjoyed it a ton. Well, it wasn't that it was important. It was that it was either me or Dr. House, or maybe they could have gotten Toasted Cat to put on a 40-minute Bone Dance run, but I don't think anyone wanted to see that. I mean, what? I'm calling out posting Toasted Cat a lot here. I promise you, I do love Toasted Cat. Oh no. Toasted Cat's giving me the angry face in chat. Pepe hands. All right, so now we are getting finally into the actual point of the run. As you can see by the title and by the fact that I've said Bone Dance about 75 times, it's about a funny skeleton man doing a floss. And listen, if you guys have any Undertale emotes or anything that pertains to a bone, when we get the Bone Dance, please just spam bones. That's all I want. And if you don't have bones, just give me a Spyro sip. You know what I'm saying? A little juice box in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm a New Yorker. I actually am a New Yorker, but I don't sound like I'm from New York. We're gonna head on over to Enchanted Towers. Before we get in, Hunter has us do this really meager and pointless challenge of firing this weird green rock into the target, and then we're bada bing, bada boom into Enchanted Towers. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Oh, Randy, I have it down a couple orbs. I think we might be okay. We might be able to get away with a couple less orbs. All right, so we're gonna start out. We're gonna go right. We're gonna get the security sparks because I like having an extra, just out of fear. Considering we're in a relay setting, if this was like a PB run, maybe I wouldn't go for that. So one thing Surf might have showcased that I'm not is there is technically a proxy there, which I just physically can't do. So instead I do like the wall glide route. If I physically can't do, I mean, I've actually never watched it be done in a way where I've tried to replicate it. So there's that. Get a very nice glide up. This actually might make one cycle. Oh, it's definitely not. He's already behind me. Yeah, he's already over there. Okay. So one of the things you do at the beginning when you grab that first sheep I grabbed is it actually slows down the cycle. And if you don't grab it, you can make it. But I'm just very bad at the video game, and I decided to go for the sheep out of fear that I would be murdered by this thing. All right, we are good. We are hopefully good. So getting that bone there is very, very important, as you need all 8 bones. I am sad. Please help me. All right, everybody, every time I get a bone, just put a bone, you know what I'm saying? Just get a little bone action. All right, we're good. That glide's a little bit tough. It's like a charge, like boosted jump. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like not difficult if like you're seasoned in the game and like you play consistently, but as I said, I believe at the beginning of the run, I'm very out of practice. Not that that's an excuse, but I know Faulty and Phoenix are particular fans of the spam, but please, when I get here and I get this last bone in just a moment, I would like you to spam your hearts out. Do an old man a service and just get a little bony in here, you know what I'm saying? Get a little we're gonna grab this bone. Spam is good. Faulty gave us the clear. Ooga gave us the Ralph. And now, so timing ends after the bone stops dancing, right? And then we go to fade to black here in a moment. So I hope you guys seriously, let me go back to my regular. I hope you guys seriously enjoyed the run for one. I hope you guys enjoy the event. Most of all, I really, really hope that this 120 race delivers in a way where you all love it. And I hope I deliver a little bit too. Anyway, I'm here with Sans the Skeleton. And that's about it for Bone Dance.
Thank you, Dylan. That was fantastic. I love your energy for this run.
I just wanted to be a little different. Oh, I have to mute you. We're probably translating double audio there. Yeah, my bad. That was my fault. My bad. So I just wanted to be a little different. I wanted to give you guys a little something else that wasn't just word for word, beat by beat, how the run goes. Because I think that can be a little bit redundant from time to time. So I hope you guys had fun, and I hope you guys have even more fun in the 120 race coming up here.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. Thank you one more time. Everybody give a round of applause to DylanJayFox. We've got one more run this event. It is the Spyro the Dragon 120% race. I'm sure everybody's excited for that. It's going to be coming up real soon, so stick around.
Have fun, everybody.
So you're saying I only have to back Aaron Rems to win in Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Nintendo GameCube? Makes sense. Hi, I'm Randy Booba, and you're watching Spyrothon.